Okay, good morning, good evening, children. Welcome back to Bioscience class. Today, our topic is diversity in cells. Okay, first of all, I will show some pictures. Observe these. Okay, the first one, what is this? Chlamydomonas. Okay, this is amoeba. This is Escherichia coli. This is the bacteria. Okay, this cells in a glass blade. Okay, did you observe all of this? Okay. These are, will observe. Okay. All these are single cell animals. Single cell animals. Here the single means the one cell is present in these animals. One cell. Okay. Understood all of you? One cell. That one cell only executed all functions such as respiration, food, excretion, circulation, reproduction, all functions are executed by only one cell. These all animals are called unicellular animals. Uni means here, uni means one, single, okay, unicellular animals. Living organisms which having more than one cell is called multicellular organisms. Okay, basic life processes in multicellular organisms are carried out by a variety of cells. Variety of cells. Okay, next observe this picture, all of you. What is observed in this picture? Okay, the transverse section of dicot stem. Okay, this is example tridax. Tridax means here the gaddi chamanti. That is a tridax. Scientific name of the gaddi chamanti is tridax. Okay, here the cells are present. Some they are A, B, C, D. Okay, what is the A, what is the B, what is the C, what is the D? Now we will discuss. Group A cells form the outmost layer. Yes, yes or no? Yes, the A cells forms the outermost layer of the stem and they give shape to the stem as well as protection also. Okay, next the B cells. B cells is major portion of the stem. Okay, major portion of the cell is made up of B cells. In a green stem, this portion has special organs that carry out photosynthesis. Next, C cells. What are the C cells? Group C cells consists of cells that join together to form long structures that conduct food and water in the plant body. Plant body. Next, group D cells are present in the center of a young stem and form a whole structure in the mature stem. Okay, understood? Four types of cells in the transverse section of dicot. Okay. Thus, in transverse section of tridax stem, you can see different shape of cells in one plant. Yes. Think, why do the stems contain different types of cells? Think and write in your notebook. All are. Okay. Yes. Next, I will show some pictures. See in these pictures, the upper cell is the smooth muscle, the lower stripped muscle, and one of the bone cell. Okay, these are the cells, but these are belongs to animals. Okay, these cells are present in the animals. Okay, this also, what is this? Yes, this is nerve cell. Okay, okay. Next, what is this? Read. Yes, blood cells. Here, the blood cells divided into two groups. One is the red blood cells, second one is the white blood cells. Okay, here the Red blood cells has dumbbell shape and round shape, and white blood cells are divided into two groups. They are granulocytes and agranulocytes. The granulocytes means here in the cells the granules are present, that's why we are called granulocytes. In agranulocytes the granules are absent in the cells, that's why we are called agranulocytes. Okay. The granulocytes are divided into three types. They are basophils, neutrophils, eosinophils. And agranulocytes are also divided into two groups, monocytes and lymphocytes. Okay. These are the, here mainly we observe the shape of these cells. Did you observe shape of these cells? Shape and size. All cells. These cells are also. What is the shape of? I will ask some questions about these cells. Okay. Here one table is here. See all of you. Name of the cell, shape of the cell, parts observed in it. Okay. Understood all of you? Yes. You will complete this table in your textbook and send me in the group. Okay. For example, see first one, RBC, shape of the cell. RBC here, see here, dumbbell and round shape, and parts observed in it, the cytoplasm and outer layer is we are observed. That's like you will complete, you should complete total smooth muscle cell, nerve cell, bone cell, white blood cell, stripped muscle cell. Okay. Okay. See, the size of the cells in living organisms may be as small as millionth of meter or may be as large as a few centimeters. Majority of the cells are too small to be seen with naked eye. They can be seen only through a microscope. The smallest cell 0.1 to 0.5 micrometers is found in bacteria. A human liver and kidney cell is 20 to 30 micrometers in size. Do you know about this? Okay. The smallest cell in animal kingdom 0.1 to 0.5 micrometers. This cell present in bacteria. Okay. In our body, the liver cell and kidney cells 20 to 30 micrometers in size. Okay. Some cells are large size, some cells are small size. Okay. Okay. Some of the cells can be seen with the naked eye. Human nerve cell is nearly about 90 to 100 centimeters. In our body, the nerve cell, what is the size of nerve cell? 90 to 100 centimeters. Okay. The liver and kidney cells 20 to 30 micrometers only. The largest cell measuring nearly 17 centimeters into 18 centimeters is the egg of an ostrich. This is the largest cell in animal kingdom, the ostrich. Okay, the smallest in bacteria, the largest in ostrich bird. This is the bird. The size of the cell is related to its function. For example, nerve cell in both in man and elephant are long and branched. They perform in both the same function, that is transferring message. Okay. The nerve cell small, it may be whatever it may be, small and large. In some animals small, in some animals large. But in both animals that function, what is that function? That perform same function, that is transferring message in elephant or in human being, in rat. Okay. The size of the organisms is depends on the number of cells and not on the size of the cell. Cells are different shapes, sizes and number. Okay. This is the our lesson. Okay, we are completed this lesson, and I will send some questions in the group. You will complete and write answers in your notebook and send in the group.